Taurus for the month of November. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? What messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? Okay, wow. So you have unconditional love and divine mother. So your guides want to remind you that you are loved unconditionally. And I think that they're trying to remind you that you have to love yourself unconditionally too. And you have to love the inner child within you. I think when we don't feel like we love ourselves enough, there's definitely a time to do some inner child work, because where did those feelings of a lack of love begin? Probably somewhere in your childhood where you maybe felt neglected or ignored, or you felt different, or whatever it may be. But Spirit wants to remind you that you are an eternal child of the universe, and you are eternally loved. And you need to love yourself as much as they love you. Some of you may be mothers, and you may feel like you're giving so much love to your family and your children, but maybe you don't have time for yourself. So this could be a message to do a little self-care and do something to remind yourself that, you know, you love yourself as much as you love everyone else. So let's get some further messages with the limit hand. Okay. Spirit has a lot to say to you. I'm not going to take those because it's too many. But there's just so many cards flying out that I think Spirit really has a message. All right. You have the Rider. And you have the Dice. So Taurus, somebody may be coming into your life very quickly. You may have a visitor coming. You might be having a child, and the news might be unexpected. There's definitely going to be some communication that you're going to receive very quickly, but I'm also getting that the universe is also trying to bring you messages. They're trying to get through to you and remind you about this message about self-love and unconditional love. You may have a house guest coming, and it may be your mother or your mother-in-law or somebody that's coming with children. And this Dice card here is like totally kind of throwing me for a loop. So I'm gonna have to pull some tarot and see what comes out underneath it in order to really dig in. The Dice card is all about taking chances, taking a risk, and, you know, literally like gambling. So this person might, I don't know, they might be bringing you an offer or something to do with money that sounds kind of like a financial risk. I'm getting from that. Let's go into the tarot and see what else we can get. Getting into the message, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Spirit, what additional messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? Okay. We have Mastery. Okay, so you guys have, this is the Chariot card in this deck, and it is under the Rider. So someone or something is coming in very swiftly into your life or into your world. It literally could be somebody stopping by unexpectedly. Somebody is just going to be a part of your life. It could be a child. It could be that, you know, you're going to have a baby and it's going to totally change your life. What messages do you have for the sign of Taurus, Spirit? What messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? What messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? So you have the 10 of Rods. And you have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so, and then I just flipped over the deck, which I don't do very often, but you have the 7 of Cauldrons. And I'm going to take that because I feel like it makes sense in this reading. So, you're going to get some really unexpected news. Someone's going to come into your life very swiftly out of nowhere and share some information with you. And you're going to feel like it's a burden. And you're going to feel like, I can't just take one more thing right now. I can't take on one more responsibility. But I think that you need to accept this and carry that one extra heavy load. Like if you feel like it's one more brick that you can't take on the load, do it. Take a chance because it is going to bring you reward, and it might actually be financial reward. You might get news of an inheritance from a passed on loved one, someone that was a motherly figure. It could have been your mother, it could have been an aunt, a grandmother. Somebody's bringing you abundance. Somebody's bringing you financial prosperity. With the 7 of Cauldrons, it's like you have all these choices and you're not sure whether you should take a risk or take a chance on these choices, and you kind of feel like there are too many like cups set out before you and you're like, I just don't know if I can do like one more thing or take on one more thing. But you want to take this chance. You want to accept this thing that seems like a burden is going to end up being a blessing. This could also be around romance, because with the 10 of Pentacles, we have this happy couple. The universe wants you to be loved and they want you to be happy. Spirit, what final messages do you have for the sign of Taurus? Yeah, this burden is going to fall away into a blessing for you. You have the Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. So with the fertility card, with the Tree of Life card specifically talking about fertility, this news could be about the birth of a child. It could be that you are having a child. You could not be expecting to have a child, and you might, go to the doctor, or you might randomly take a pregnancy test and be like, oh my God, like I can't believe I'm pregnant. Like what the heck am I gonna do? And you might get really freaked out, and you might be like, oh my gosh, is this supposed to happen? Like, what are my options here? But I think this is going to be a blessing for you. It's going to, teach you about unconditional love, and it's going to be a blessing in disguise. So don't panic. You guys have liberation, breaking free from negative attachment. So there is a lesson here for you, and I think that it has to do with thinking the worst. I think that you're afraid to take chances and you're afraid to take risks and you like to play it safe. And the universe is going to shake things up for you. Something unexpected is happening and you're going to abruptly get communication about it, or people are just going to start to show up in your life out of nowhere and you're going to be like, where the heck did you come from? Like, what are you doing here? And you're going to be freaked out about it. But the universe does not want you to get in this mindset of, oh, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Like, they want you to have this happiness, this abundance, this partnership, this blessing, this marriage, this family. They're bringing that in for you, but it might not come about the way that you expected. I have a feeling you're somebody who likes to have everything perfectly planned out and you like to be in control of things. Well, the universe is going to teach you a lesson that things can't always line up the way that you want them to. There is divine planning, divine timing here. And it's time to open yourself up and allow the universe to step in. And the risk is worth the reward here, and it's going to bring you a big, beautiful blessing. So those are all the messages that I have for you, Taurus. Thank you and have a great day.